escorted by her uncle, Cardinal Swindle. Lily Kate is sponsored by the Student Government Association. Lily Kate is Standards Officer in Student Council, Junior Vice President of Future Business Leaders of America, Junior Class Vice President, member of HOSA, member of National Honor Society, varsity tennis team, freelancers, Key Club, and the journalism staff. She is an active member at First United Methodist Church and has played piano for 8 years. Give it up for Miss Lily Kate Lucas. Our final junior representative is Miss Iman Rahim. Iman is the daughter of Yvonne Wilson and Hanouf Abdul Rahim. She is escorted by her father. Iman is sponsored by the Signature Show Choir. Iman is a junior class president, a member of the National Honor Society, a member of Sister for Sister, and a freelancer. Please give it up for Miss Iman Rahim. Now let's meet our senior representatives. One of these young ladies will be crowned your homecoming 2022 queen. Our first attendant is Miss Jessie Ashley. Jessie is the daughter of Amanda and Brent Ashley. She is escorted by her father. Jessie is sponsored by the Student Government Association. She is a member of Student Government Association, National Honor Society, member of Sister for Sister, member of the S Club, member of the Freelancers, and a 3-year varsity cheerleader. After high school, she plans to attend Paul Mitchell Cosmetology School in Birmingham. Her favorite high school memory is having the best homecoming ever her junior year. Please give it up for Miss Jessie Ashley. The next senior representative is Miss Amari Hedden. Amari is the daughter of Mina Pope and John Timothy Hedden. She is escorted by her mother and her father. Amari is sponsored by the Library Club. She is the president of the Library Club, member of HOSA, National Honor Society, Interclub Council, Student Council, freelancer, and a senior representative. After high school, she plans to attend Jefferson State Community College and hopes of becoming a registered nurse and progressively becoming a travel nurse down the line. Her favorite high school memory is being able to show school spirit and spend time with the student body during homecoming 2021. Now give it up for Miss Amari Hedden. The third senior representative is Miss Mason Porch. She is the daughter of Brad Porch and Becky Wilson. Mason is escorted by her father. She is sponsored by Varsity Volleyball. She is a member of the Varsity Volleyball team, Varsity Softball team, secretary of the senior class, National Honor Society, and freelancer. After high school, Mason plans to attend college to become an interior designer. Her favorite high school memory is creating bonds with all the people she plays volleyball and softball with. And please give it up for Miss Mason Porch. Our fourth senior representative is Elena Price. Elena is the daughter of Ed and Casey Price. She is escorted by her father. She is sponsored by the National Honor Society. Elena is a member of the National Honor Society, Sister for Sister, Mu Alpha Theta, HOSA, member of Church of the Highlands, and after school she plans to attend a four-year university and then attend medical school. Her favorite high school memory is attending all of the pep rallies. Give it up for Miss Elena Price. Our final senior representative is Miss Kalina Shorter. Kalina is the daughter of Luther and Jennifer Shorter. She is escorted by her father. She is sponsored by the FBLA. She is a member of FBLA, Youth and Adult Choir at Greater New Hope Missionary Baptist Church, a member of Delta Gyms, and a freelancer. After high school, she plans to attend a 4-year university and major in pre-elementary education. Her favorite high school memory is going out onto the field after football games to sing the alma mater with her classmates. Give it up for Miss Kalina Shorter. And now the moment that you've all been waiting for. Your 2022 homecoming queen is Miss Amari Hedden. Congratulations on this honor. The student body and faculty are proud of you. Let's give her and her court a big hand.
That is Amari Hedden, chosen Miss Homecoming 2022. Like a special time with these young ladies here tonight.
At this time,
definitely is. There's not much thing better in high school than winning Miss Homecoming.
Absolutely right. We've got high school football for you coming up. It's Central of Clay County against the Sylacauga Aggies. Sylacauga looking for their first win of the season, and hopefully it will be tonight as they take on Central of Clay County. And Sylacauga has played a rugged schedule. Last week they were down 7-0 to Beauregard and end up losing the game, giving up a couple of scores early in the third quarter. And Sylacauga trying to get better. They've got a young team, had some injuries that had to deal with, and Coach Carter keeps talking about how much he loves his football team, and rightly so. They played hard, but they played some tough opponents. Like they played Leeds, they played Moody, both those teams unbeaten. Beauregard is unbeaten, and this team tonight they're playing is just lost 2 games. So it's been a tough sledding for the Aggies.
It has. They haven't been this bad in a while. They've been pretty good the past couple of years. This year they just can't seem to find it.
Yeah, and it's a combination of both youth and inexperience, and it happens, it cycles ever so often. And tonight Sylacauga going to have to be on all cues as Sylacauga takes on the Central of Clay County Volunteers. We'll take a break and come back with the national anthem in just a bit. Sylacauga High School football brought to you by Sarah Automotive.
thank you for all that you do.
Get in the game, Alabama. Now is the time to buy with more value and selection from the Power of 3.
Get more from Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga. We know used cars better than anyone. Sarah has hard-to-find inventory arriving daily from around the country with over 1,200 pre-owned cars and trucks available to choose from. We work hard to earn your business.
Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga, serving Alabama since 1981.
Sylacauga Glass presenting our national anthem, performed by the Sylacauga High School Aggie marching band. It is homecoming tonight for Sylacauga. The Aggies taking on Central of Clay County. The Volunteers just over the mountain in Clay County as we get set for high school football. We're just minutes away. Zach, you've got the starting lineup for the Volunteers of Clay Central.
For the offense at center, number 65, Vaughn Horn. Left guard, number 55, C.J. Davis. Left tackle, number 68, Nathan Pybus. Right guard, number 77, Ethan Lepp. Right tackle, number 76, Zaylen Strode. Halfback, number 41, Bryant Hamlet.
Z-back.
Z-back, number 2, Keeson Lindsley. Quarterback, number 14, Darren Harris. Running back, number 5, Terry Heflin. And for the defense, at the nose, Leroy Cheek. In number 22, Jason Spivey. In number 58, Omar Marsbury. Outside linebacker, number 20, Damari Whetstone. Outside linebacker, number 12, Denzel McNeil. Inside linebacker, number 32, Aiden Stewart. Inside linebacker, number 49, Kobe Johnson. Center, number 7, J.J. Cosby. And center number 2, Keeson Lindsay. Strong safety, number 10, J.T. Wilkerson. And free safety, number 15, Landsman Boyd. And for the Sylacauga Aggies, the offense, quarterback number 11, Connor Steele. Running back number 4, Antony Borden. Fullback number 21, Elijah Williams. Wide receiver number 2, Quindavius Swain. Wide receiver number 14, Bryce Oden. Wide receiver number 23, Julius Taylor. Center number 73, Miles McAuliffe. Guard number 62, Chris West. Guard number 61, Nathan Gordon. Tackle number 70, Jaden Bryant. And tackle number 64, Quan Beckham. And for the defense, defensive tackle number 54, Zy McElrath. Defensive tackle number 55, Nolan Gordon. Defensive end number 7, Landon Burns. Defensive end number 60, Dalton Miley. Linebacker number 26, Jarian Dillard. Linebacker number 43, Bryant Waters. Linebacker number 4, Antony Borden. Cornerback number 9, Latarius Fluker. Cornerback number 23, Julius Taylor. Strong safety number 30, Jonathan Toney. And free safety number 8, Caleb Story.
That is the starting lineup for the Sylacauga Aggies, coached by second-year head football coach Rob Carter. The Aggies 0-7 coming in overall and 0-3 in region play. And, Zach, Sylacauga certainly could use a win tonight, but it's going to be tough sledding against this Central of Clay County. Well, we got a lot of noise coming around here too, right?
A lot of noise.
A lot of cars passing through, but Central Clay County. Is that not an ordinance? No, I guess not. Central Clay County coming in with only 2 losses, and Coach Horn's done a fantastic job with this football team, Danny Horn. And they only lost to Ben Russell and they lost to Hanley, 2 powerhouses in their classification too. So Sylacauga comes in and they're looking for a win. They got some injuries, and Sylacauga, it's just been a difficult year for them. And they'll try to get untracked tonight against the Volunteers of Central Clay County. We're just moments away from the kickoff. High school football is brought to you in part by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams. State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins. Omnia. Coosa Valley Medical Center. Community Funeral Home. Also the Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore. Also Sylacauga Glass. And high school football tonight brought to you by Marble City Pharmacy, all here on a beautiful Friday night in Sylacauga. It's an early fall evening, and temperatures today reach the mid-80s, and it's cooled down very quickly after the sunset. And it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous night for high school football. Moon shining brightly, and looks like it's going to be an excellent night for high school football. 75 degrees at kickoff. as we are getting the captains for both teams headed out to the field. And Zach, you got the captains for Sylacauga.
Number 60, Dalton Miley. Number 64, Quan Beckham. Number 54, Zy McElrath. And number 4, Antony Borden.
Trying to pick up on the starters for the captains for Central of Clay County in just a moment, too.
Along with the rest of the Aggie team.
One of them is number 19, Adam Clark.
41, one of their captains, too.
Let's see, he is... That is... Don't have him.
It is homecoming night for the Sylacauga Aggies. And it's been a long time since they've been beat Central of Clay County. Just for you folks who don't remember, it was Lineville High School and Clay County High School. Those schools merged and became Central of Clay County, thus the Volunteers. They're in the same region as Sylacauga, and the Aggies...
Jalen Hurd, another one of the captains for Central Clay County.
Sylacauga gathering at the south end zone as they get set to go with the kickoff just moments away here tonight from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. The Aggies head out onto the field. Volunteers of Central High School to the east sideline. Sylacauga and Central of Clay County from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga on a beautiful, beautiful Friday evening. Nice moon tonight, and hopefully we'll have a clean game, Zach, and both these teams coming into this game, we're no stranger to each other. They played a number of years, but Sylacauga's had some tough times in handling Central of Clay County. We'll see what they can do tonight. The kickoff as Central of Clay County deferred to the second half. And they will kick off. Darius Swain back deep for the Aggies. JT Trammell about to kick off. Story back deep as well as Swain, and we are underway. Little squib kick. The Story picks up at the 12-yard line, comes across the 20, spun down at the 23-yard line.
Great tackle there. That's Santuan Ackles. That was a great tackle by him.
So Sylacauga will begin on offense. Sylacauga's had a lot of issues with injuries and youth, so we'll see how they do tonight. as they have it first down and 10. Connor Steele leads them out. Steele with a handoff, and here's a young man who is knocked down there, but Rance Matchin has been a real plus for this Aggie football team so far this season. Didn't gain much there, however.
Tackled down there by a huge group of Clay County Volunteers.
Matchin just a sophomore. Bring up second down and about 8 for the Aggies. Steele is a junior. He keeps himself off left end. And he bangs near the 30-yard line. 31, he may be about a yard short, or maybe 2 yards short of the first down.
Number 11, Connor Steele with the keeper. That's right, Tucker.
Number 15 and also number 2
Number 12,
got on the tackle.
Jamari Thomas checks in for Sylacauga. Bring up third down now and about 3. Possession down from Sylacauga for the Aggies at the 30. Trying to get outside, first down and more. Penalty flag is down behind the line of scrimmage. That may be holding against Sylacauga.
He gets tackled there by number 2.
And it is a penalty against Sylacauga for holding. Nice run by Thomas. He's a sophomore, but they will bring that one back. That's something Sylacauga has had some issues with as well this season, to move it back to about the 19-yard line. Third down and about 19 now. Third and 19, make it third and 14 from the 19. Steele, the junior, has him up. Rolling and looking and throwing. It is too short, incomplete. Well short of the target. He was trying to get it to Bryce Oden.
Good pass rush there by Santuan Ackles.
So Sylacauga nothing doing their first series, hampered by that holding penalty that Thomas would have had a first down on that too, but holding negates that, and so Sylacauga will punt. Running room. That's Boyd on the return to the 35-yard line. So a short field for the Volunteers. They put it at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, Volunteers from the Aggie 37-yard line.
Darren Harris, the junior quarterback. Harris leads it with running room inside the 30. Goes Terry Heflin.
And that was number 9, Latarius Fluker, on the tackle.
Pickup of about 8. Second down and 2. Darren Harris, the junior quarterback. Again, running room for the touchdown. Wow, that didn't take long. That's Terry Heflin from 30 yards out, and the Volunteers are on the board early.
Man, Sylacauga definitely does not want to see that early.
That offensive line really opened up a hole, didn't it?
Yes, they did. That is a fantastic offensive line. Sylacauga has to find a way through it.
Here's the extra point to follow. Dylan Davis out of the hold of Clark. Placed down, kick up, and the kick is no good. So with 9:20 to go in the first quarter, the Volunteers lead the Aggies by a score of 6-0. We're back in 30 seconds.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
30-yard touchdown run for Terry Heflin. And the Volunteers on the board, leading Sylacauga by a score of 6-0. The Volunteers will kick off. Zach, not a good start for Sylacauga.
Definitely not. If you're Sylacauga, you really have to put some points on the board here.
The Aggies 0-6 coming in. Line drive kick off the hands of Swain. Swain picks it up at the 3-yard line, trying to get to the outside. Cannot make a move to get away from Cosby, and Sylacauga again deep in their own territory.
Great up and field tackle there by Cosby.
So
First and 10 Aggies from their own 13-yard line.
the Aggies will go to work, trailing 6-0 with 9:08 to go in the first quarter. Nothing happening. Wow. Rance Matchin was cleaned up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle on the play.
Tackled by number 70.
Play failed again, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. The Aggies trailing 6-0 in the first quarter. Change in quarterback. They go back to Matchin, and again, he is hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked down.
That is number 20. Let's see, that's Damari Whetstone on the tackle.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and long for Sylacauga. The Volunteers lead it 6-0 with 7:50 to go in the first quarter. Terry Heflin with a 30-yard touchdown run that put the Volunteers on top. Inside handoff, and nice run by Matchin. Going to be short of the first down at about the 22-yard line.
Damian Cosby on the tackle.
Jeffries, the quarterback, bobbled a snap. And it's 4th down and 1. It looks like Sylacauga going to go for it early here. Why not? 4th down and a yard. They're just going to run it down, take the penalty, or call a timeout one. And looking at the clock. Now they call a timeout.
Timeout on the field.
With Sylacauga trailing by a score of 6-0. Oftentimes, Zach, you see that play, they try to draw the defense offside.
Yes, you definitely do, and that's to assure you a first down.
So 4th down, and let's see if the Aggies go ahead and punt it out. They trail by a score of 6-0 against the Volunteers of Central Clay County.
Visit the foundation website at www.sdsfoundation.net for an opportunity to register online and or gather more information.
It is homecoming here at Legion Stadium for the Sylacauga Aggies. With a 4th down and a yard. Coach Rob Carter in his second year at the helm of the Sylacauga Aggies. Odd that they went down to Beauregard, the Aggies did last week, and lost to a team that he led to a state championship a few years ago before taking the job at Sylacauga. So it's 4th down. Sylacauga back out onto the field, and it looks like they're still going to go for it. Here we go. Rolling the dice early. Off left in, and it's going to be close. Wow. Where they spot that, it's going to be very, very close, Zach. Central says they didn't make it.
They seem fired up.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
4th and a yard. You don't make it and turn it over at your 23-yard line.
Man, that was a close play. Had to be within the inches.
No, we blocked a full yard, and obviously Sylacauga thought they could get it, but the Volunteers shut the door. So Central takes over. Leading by a score of 6-0 and looking for more. Harris, the quarterback. Harris again gives to Heflin, who scored a touchdown the last time he touched the football. And Sylacauga hits him hard and got about 2 yards.
Tackled by number 21. That's Elijah Williams, and also number 60, Dalton Miley.
2nd down. 6:15 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Volunteers. Harris looking to throw. Pulls it down. Sylacauga got a lot of people around him. He gets away. He stumbles inside the 20 to the 15-yard line.
And then a big hit after that. Dalton Miley picked him up and slammed him. Big hit there by Miley.
Harris made something out of nothing. Sylacauga had him surrounded, but he danced away. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down now at about 3. Volunteers in Aggie territory at the 17. Slipping and falling as he made his turn. And short of the 1st down is Heflin.
That could have been a lot more if he didn't fall there.
He slipped on his cut, so that'll bring up 4th down. And I'm sure that Central will probably take a long look at going for this, if not the field goal.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Apologize for the power outage while we were away. The Volunteers scored, and again with the touchdown is Terry Heflin. 2-point conversion fails, and so Zach 12-0 with 3:35 to go in the first quarter, and just we had a power outage. Sylacauga's had one as well.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, Sylacauga to hold them to 12 points in the first quarter is pretty good.
On the run back for the Aggies is Thomas, and Thomas is drilled.
That's number 15. That was the Damian Boyd.
The Aggies have a first down from their 19-yard line, trailing 12-0, and we've still got 3:26 to go in the first quarter of this game at Legion Stadium. It is homecoming, and so far it hasn't been a good homecoming. First down for the Aggies. They run a little handoff inside to Matchin, and Matchin goes across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That is number 7 on the tackle, J.J. Cosby, and also J.T. Wilkerson.
So that's the biggest run of the night for Sylacauga. Nice run for 7 yards from sophomore Rance Matchin. Sylacauga with a second down now and 3. Quarterback keep with Swain, and Swain's got a yard, and that's all. It'll be third down.
Gets tackled there by Damari Whetstone, and also number 2, Kaysen Lindsey.
Play fails the game, 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3 for Sylacauga as a inside handoff, and that's a first down for Sylacauga. Hard running by Rance Matchin.
Good tackle there. That is number 56, Leroy Cheek.
So that's an initial first down for Sylacauga. They'll move the chains now. Good job of running by Matchin, and good job of blocking, Zach, by that Sylacauga offensive line.
Yes, the offensive line has been very good tonight.
Steele checks back in at quarterback. Steele swings out of the backfield, is caught for a loss, and
tackled there by J.T. Wilkerson behind the line of scrimmage. Great tackle there.
He's throwing it to Swain, and Swain bobbled it, but he had nowhere to go. Loss of 4. So second down and long, make it loss of 5, second down and 15. As the Aggies in a passing situation here. Steele, a little delay handoff, and the Volunteers sniff it out and knock the ball carrier down for a minimal gain.
Tackled by number 32. That is Aiden Stewart.
Rance Matchin again on the carry. Rance is a sophomore, and he's been a bright spot for Sylacauga this season, and a season that has had some bright spots, but has had some difficulties too. The Aggies come in winless on the year. Steele with third down and very long. Throws tipped up in the air, and it is intercepted on the run. And down the sideline for the touchdown.
That was fantastic. Goodness gracious. That is number 9, Santawan Ackles. Man, he tipped it up in the air and waited for it to come down about 3 seconds and then caught and ran it for a touchdown. My goodness.
Just like that.
That is a pick 6.
18-0.
My goodness.
Sylacauga had shown some signs that they might be able to move the football. Then they got the little bubble pass that was lost yardage on, and then get in a hole and try to throw it on third down. And just like that, interception, another touchdown on the board for Central Clay County with a 2-point conversion to follow. Just not how you want to draw it up for homecoming, for sure.
Pretty much. They're going to go for it,
yep,
and they will get
conversion, and that is good. So it is 20-0. That is LaDamian Boyd runs it off left tackle. So with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, it is 20-0. Central Clay County, the Volunteers over the Sylacauga Aggies. Aggie football brought to you tonight in part by Donahue Physical Therapy. State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Omnia, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, District 3 Sylacauga City Councilman Nate Brewer, Stop and Shop Auto Sales, Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore, and by Marble City Pharmacy. So the Aggies trail 20-0. Still with a few seconds left in the first quarter, and Zach, Sylacauga hurt themselves with the penalties early on the drive that gave the football to the Volunteers, and then they get the pick 6 and puts them up 20-0.
Yeah, Sylacauga's going to have to do a lot of work to come back from this one.
Volunteers kickoff. It's a line drive kick that's taken in at the 6-yard line. That is Swain. Swain tries to reverse his field. He's in trouble back at the 10. He's hit and pulled down at the 19-yard line.
Great tackle there by number 9, Santawan Ackles, who just got the previous pick 6, but a great way to turn nothing into something.
It is homecoming at Sylacauga High School as the first quarter comes to a close. Central and Clay County Volunteers 20, Sylacauga nothing. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
Re-electing Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore means continuing partnership with the Talladega County Drug and Violent Crime Task Force. Every school in Talladega County has an SRO officer on campus. Caring? During the pandemic, Sheriff Kilgore protected inmates and staff during COVID-19. Scamming the elderly? Not on Sheriff Kilgore's watch.
Hi, I'm Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore. I'd like to thank you for the past support.
Okay, hang on to those.
But I need to get rid of some papers because some of them I don't need, like these.
Well, don't be.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
The first quarter belonged to the Volunteers of Clay Central as they lead Sylacauga by a score of 20-0. Sylacauga will start deep in their own territory at the 19-yard line. Got to get some offense going, Zach.
You definitely do. Down 20 at the end of the first. Man, Sylacauga's going to have to do a lot of work.
So here are the Aggies 1st and 10. And they will come out with Jeffries at quarterback. And Rance Matchin back there with him. First down and 10 from the Aggie 19. And whistles blow. Delay a game against Sylacauga. Wow, coming out of the quarter break, you get a 5-yard delay a game penalty. That shouldn't be.
That stinks for Sylacauga.
At the 14-yard line, They're working hard, but just hurt their own selves. No gain. That's matching on the carry.
And that is number 32, Aiden Stewart on the tackle.
Got one, so second down and 14. You know, you got a defense that's just lowering their ears and coming at you now.
They're pretty much reading every play like a book. Sylacauga is struggling to even get a first down.
Second down and long. Jeffries with matching back there with him. They go back to matching and they eat him up. Wow.
Big grip tackle there by Central Clay County, man. Volunteers just swept them on that one.
You get the Volunteers kind of feeling blood now, smelling blood, and they're just lowering their ears and coming after Sylacauga's offense back at the 12-yard line. Third down and 15. Beautiful night for homecoming, but hasn't been a pretty night so far for the Aggies. They'll set their offense now with junior quarterback Jeffries. Now they'll flip, and Sylacauga is going to have to call a timeout as they were unsettled on where everybody's supposed to be. And Sylacauga's coach Rob Carter, in his second year at the Aggie helm, calls a timeout to make sure they got the right play call and everybody's in their right position. Sylacauga with a deficit of 3 touchdowns. Well, we've got a second. Congratulations to Amari Hidden, who was crowned Miss Homecoming 2022 for the Aggies. Zach, that was a nice event.
That has got to be a great feeling to win that. You will have a great day at school tomorrow. That's for sure.
So the timeout taken by the Aggies, they trailed 20-0 against the Volunteers of Central Clay County. I remember when Clay County was Clay County and Lineville was the Lineville Aggies, and those two teams would play, and fans would mark their places in the stadium a day prior to the game when they played each other because it was such a huge rivalry. Well, they've come together now and formed one team, and you can see why they're so good.
You definitely can. Leading 20-0 in the first half. That's something.
All right, third down and long for Jeffries. Empty backfield. Jeffries, the left-hander, looking to throw, and he steps up and he's going to run. He got some room in the middle of the field, and he's hit and knocked down at the 23-yard line, well short of the first down.
Good behind-the-back tackle there by Damian Cosby.
Jamari Jeffries with the carry.
Jamari Jeffries saw some room up the middle, and he got a little but short of the first down. To be fourth down and about 6.
For the Aggies.
Good punt.
Line drive punt. This is returnable. Breaking some tackles, but good coverage. Here comes a penalty flag in, and that's probably another block in the back or something, Zach.
Probably, and those really hurt Sylacauga. Tackled there by Jerry and Dillard.
So it will be a penalty.
Tyler Boyd on a penalty play.
Against the Volunteers, and that'll move it back to their own 47-yard line. First down for the Volunteers, leading 20-0. Swinging out of the backfield, and it's off the hands of the intended receiver, Terry Heflin, who scored 2 touchdowns already tonight.
Who knows, that could have been another one if he would have caught that ball. Coverage there was Antony Borden.
Dalton Miley out there too. So 2nd down and 10 for the Volunteers. 9:20 to go in the first half. Volunteers in command, 20-0. Heflin sends Whetstone in motion. Heflin is going to keep it himself, and Sylacauga does a good job defensively to wrap him up.
Man, that's number 54 and also number 60. That's Dalton Miley and Zy McElroy.
Aaron Harris, the quarterback, kept it. And that'll bring up 4th down and 9, or 3rd down and 9 for the Volunteers. 39 from their own 48-yard line. Possible passing situation here. Looking to throw it. And he's rushed, and he's going to be sacked. Good job defensively by the Aggies, and good coverage, too, in the secondary.
Sacked by a huge group of Aggies there.
Harris sacked on the play by a host of Aggies. 4th down, Volunteers.
Dalton Miley, one of the ones to get in there for Sylacauga, and Caden Matchin as well. We're missing a player tonight that has played very, very well for Sylacauga, and that is Bryant Waters. That's the coach's son, who's got a bad ankle.
And he would be a big asset to Sylacauga in this game.
4th down. Good snap. Good punt. Short punt. Kicks away from the return, and it takes a Volunteer bounce and will stop at the 22-yard line.
Punt down.
Good punt, and it will bring them in Clay County territory.
So a good job for Sylacauga defensively, and the Aggies get it back, and they'll have it at their 22-yard line.
And let's see if the Aggies can put some points on the board. They definitely need to do that before halftime.
7:46 to go. They'll bring back in Connor Steele at quarterback. And Rance Matchin back there with him. 1st down and 10 Aggies, trailing 20-0. Swing it, caught by Swain, and Swain's over the 30-yard line to the 31, a yard short of the 1st down.
Good coverage, but good tackle by Denzel McNeil. He was there to make the tackle before he got any more.
Good throw by Connor Steele then. 2nd down and a yard. Give it to Match, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle, and he squirms for the 1st down at the 35.
And he was tackled by a huge group of Volunteers there.
Play good enough for an Aggies.
Rance Matchin is a hard-running back, and he's a little guy. He's not real big. He's a sophomore, but yards after contact is pretty good for him.
Trips right for the Aggies, and the ball will go that way.
Not much happening for Connor Steele. He's going to be swarmed under back at the 27-yard line. I don't think that was a play that Sylacauga had designed.
100% not. And Jalen Hurd there, and also Zaylen Strude.
Loss of 10.
There.
2nd down and 20.
Man.
2nd down and 17.
Make it 17 instead of 20. Looks more like 20. Yeah. 2nd down and very long. Steele leaves it with Matchin, and Matchin is swarmed under.
Good tackle at the legs there by Kobe Johnson.
So pickup of about 3, so 3rd and still very long for the Aggies with 6:06 to go in the first half, trailing 20-0. Marble City Pharmacy will present our halftime presentation. 3rd and long. Steele looking to throw, flips it across the middle, caught at the 39-yard line, short of the 1st down. Pass complete to
Bryce Oden.
Oden with the reception. So 4th down. Sylacauga will punt.
For the Aggies.
Ethan Pruitt, the sophomore, will punt it away. Caden Glenn back deep for the Volunteers.
Line drive.
And chased down by Boyd. Boyd reverses his field. He's in a lot of trouble. A lot of black shirts around the football.
And that was number 55 and also number 40, Nolan Gordon and Blake Lodgins to get him down.
At the 31-yard line.
Tackle on the play. Number 40, Blake Lodgins.
As Central Clay County will take over.
From their own
31-yard line, leading 20-0 with a little less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. Hand off a little inside seam, and this guy's had a whale of a first half. That's Terry Heflin all the way to the 46-yard line, making the 45-yard line.
Number 60, Dalton Miley got the tackle after a good run by the Volunteers.
So it's a first down for the Volunteers at their own 45-yard line, leading 20-0, and Sylacauga, Zach, can ill afford to give up another touchdown late in the half.
Exactly. If they do, then there's going to be a lot of work put into it.
Called at midfield, 45, spinning to the 43-yard line is J.T. Trammell.
Caleb Story and Jarian Dillard on the tackle.
Move the chains again. Volunteers at the Aggie 43-yard line, moving north as they lead it 20-0. Terry Heflin is a 174-pound senior. He scored a couple of touchdowns in the first half so far here tonight. They go back to Heflin. Heflin's got a little seam. He's pushing forward, and Sylacauga may have pushed him near the first down.
Man, that's Caden Machin, and also number 26, Jarian Dillard on the tackle.
At the 34-yard line, it'll be second down and 2 for the Volunteers. Harris to throw it.
Bullet pass caught.
Incomplete.
Oh. No, it was complete.
He did catch it, yeah. Wow, great catch by J.T. Trammell again.
Also a great throw by their quarterback.
He put it right on the money, didn't he?
He did.
In Aggie territory at the 17-yard line.
Play good enough for another Volunteer first down.
Now they put together some first downs on this drive.
100%, and Sylacauga can't really afford to let any of those slide anymore.
First down and 10. They have Damian Cosby in the game now at running back. Harris gives it to Cosby. Cosby is hit and tackled at the 11-yard line.
That's number 7, Landon Burns on the tackle.
You'll take 5 and 6 yards on first down every time.
100%, just to get very close to the first down.
2:34, the clock continues to run, second and 2. Harris looking in the end zone. Now he throws it in the flat. It's going to be an easy touchdown. Again, that is J.T. Trammell. Just like that, 26-0.
Man.
Somebody lost coverage then, but he was wide open.
Yes, they did. He was totally wide open. Nobody even guarding him. Then he had a wide open lane just to walk it in the end zone pretty much.
So the point after to follow, and it has been all Volunteers so far in the first half. Kick is plenty of leg, and the kick is up and good with 2:15 to go in the first half. Volunteers 27, Sylacauga nothing. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week continues right after this timeout.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery, to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Here, you take this.
Number 27, Jamari Thomas. Kicking off for the
27-0. Volunteers over the Aggies late in the first half. It is homecoming weekend for the Sylacauga Aggies, and Zach, you guys have been doing stuff all week in the lower grade schools all the way through the high school.
Yes, we have, and
the line drive kick.
Man, that was a heck of a kick.
It was at the 2-yard line. He's running it out. I didn't think he was going to run it out. He got drilled.
My goodness. I'm not even sure how he can get up after that hit. Man, that was number 3, I'm pretty sure, Damian Cosby.
Jamari Thomas took the hit. The Aggies have it at the
and he got absolutely popped.
17-yard line. Sylacauga had a very difficult time with field position. Here they are now at their 17-yard line.
Pretty much every time they've got the ball, they've been in their own territory.
You're right, inside the 20 a lot of times. So here we go. With 2:05 to go, it is Jeffries, the quarterback. And he hands to Jamari Thomas, and Thomas is hit at the line of scrimmage, maybe a lost a yard.
Hit there by a big group of volunteers.
Jamari Thomas with the carry at right tackle. Tackle on the play by number 20, Damari Whetstone. Play loses a yard.
Minute 40 to go, loss of a yard. Outside of a couple of first downs by Sylacauga, it's been all, they go back again to Thomas. Thomas is along the far sideline. He pushed out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
Thomas with the carry.
Pushed out by number 18, I'm pretty sure that is. Yes, that is Mason Smith on the tackle.
So 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 2
for Sylacauga at the 25-yard line. The Aggies trail 27-0. Minute 23 to go with the clock stopped out the out-of-bounds play. A little delay handoff, and nothing for Rance Matchin.
Tackled by a big group of volunteers there. Man.
Rance had no chance.
Matchin with the carry at right guard. Play loses a yard, 4th and 3.
Nathan Gordon trying to get a block over there. We know them Gordon boys, don't we, Zach?
Yeah, they're my cousins, Nathan and Olin Gordon.
Yeah.
Number 55 and number 61.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 3 with a timeout. And while we've got a timeout, let me mention to you about our great sponsors, including Charles and Cadero Woods at Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. And Zach, Charles never fails to remind me that I'm on the short list for you to fire me. I don't know how true that is.
No. There's just been a bunch of rumors going
around. Yeah. We appreciate Charles and Cadero at Community Funeral Home. Coosa Valley Medical Center, our largest employee in our city. They're a big part of high school football as the Aggies punted away with 1:09 to go. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Volunteers try to put more points on the board. They got 1:09 to go. Good snap. And the punt is out. Line drive punt taken in at the 48-yard line. And across the 35 before he's taken out of bounds. And on the return is Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd with the return.
Great tackle there by Jarian Dillard.
So it'll be a 1st down for Central. Zach, and here the Volunteers again deep in Aggie territory.
Yes, and they I wouldn't be surprised if they scored another touchdown within 57 seconds.
Yeah. They got a shot at it anyway. Sylacauga's defense been on the field an awful lot in the first half. An awful lot. A different quarterback coming in. Nope, he's got the same one. That is Harris. I saw Gibbons come in, but he's come split to the near side. Harris looking to throw it. And sets up a little bubble pass, but it's incomplete, intended for Adam Clark.
Good coverage there by Gabe Harrell. Had number 5 wide open. I guess he just didn't see him.
So 2nd down and 10. Terry Heflin lines up with the quarterback Harris. Second and long. Harris to throw. He's throwing with a man wide open. Touchdown. Wow.
My goodness.
How open is open for Adam Clark?
My goodness. That's number 19, Adam Clark. Wide open, great throw, great catch.
Nobody was within 7 yards of him.
Man.
So it is 33-0. It has been all Volunteers. And the beat goes on. Kicks up.
Is good.
With 41.5 seconds to go before halftime. The Central of Clay County Volunteers having their way with the Sylacauga Aggies 34-0. So you go to halftime, Zach, and Sylacauga's had these games this year where they got behind in the first half and try to regroup at halftime. They're down 34 points and it not getting any easier.
Yes, Sylacauga's main goal for this game is to score a touchdown. But, we have a whole nother half ahead of us. Maybe Sylacauga will have a great pep talk in the locker room and pull this game around.
Omnia, one of our great sponsors of high school football, along with District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins, portions of Clay, Coosa, and Talladega counties. And Ben spent some time in Clay County helping the folks over there, too. Also, Community Funeral Home, Donahue Physical Therapy, as the Volunteers kick off yet again. And trying to make something happen is Quindavius Swain, the junior, but he is tackled. And they'll spot the football. Here we are again, just over the 20-yard line at the 22.
Mason Smith on the tackle.
Sylacauga just not getting any field position at all. So with a first down and 10, Sylacauga has Connor Steele in at quarterback. Not much. That's some hard hitting going on as Rance Matchin takes the brunt of it.
He's just been getting hit all night. That's Omarion Marbury on the tackle. And they might have time for one more play before the half ends.
Looks like it. Maybe the final play of the half with junior quarterback Connor Steele pulling the trigger. He's going to leave it with Matchin, and Matchin is hit, breaks a tackle, falls forward to the 30-yard line as the first half comes to a close. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week with the Central of Clay County Volunteers in total command, 34, Sylacauga nothing. It is halftime at Legion Stadium. Our halftime show presented by Marble City Pharmacy coming up right after the break.
Get in the game, Alabama. Now is the time to buy with more value and selection from the Power of Three.
Get more from Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga. We know used cars better than anyone. Sarah has hard-to-find inventory arriving daily from around the country with over 1,200 pre-owned cars and trucks available to choose from. We work hard to earn your business.
Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga, serving Alabama since 1981.
AMIA Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. AMIA has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. AMIA takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. AMIA Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-orama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Re-electing Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore means continuing partnership with the Talladega County Drug and Violent Crime Task Force. Every school in Talladega County has an SRO officer on campus. Caring? During the pandemic, Sheriff Kilgore protected inmates and staff during COVID-19. Scamming the elderly? Not on Sheriff Kilgore's watch.
Hi, I'm Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore. I'd like to thank you for the past support.
Nightfall and 007. The marching volunteers are under the field direction of Head Drum Major Elijah Gantrell and Assistant Drum Major Rebecca Travis. Drum Majors, is your band ready? And now, ladies and gentlemen, so you can enjoy the Central High School Marching Volunteer Band.
Agents, here is your mission. You must locate the briefcase and bring it back to HQ. However, we've received word that the briefcase is protected by a high-end security system. Be on the lookout for a suspect that can be described as female and wearing a red jacket. She may try to intercept. Good luck. Agents, red alert, red alert. She has taken the briefcase. All agents are on the lookout. She is known for blending in with her surroundings. Don't let her get away. Agents, we are heading to London. We've word that the lady in red is plotting a heist at the Bank of London. Take her down. Agents, we have her surrounded. Don't let her escape. Got her. Bring her in. Agents, where did she go?
The band staff includes Major Ed Happy Williamson, color guard instructor Alex Horn, percussion instructor Will Halverson, and band director Brian Bradbury. We are the Marching Volunteers.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, now
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick, in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Production. Victoria Elliott, drum major, are you ready? You may now take the field for your halftime performance.
Hey, make sure you're in bed by 9. Yeah, whatever. Don't make me turn this car around. Chill, I don't want to go. Do it because I said so. Get off my back and maybe I'll do something. I've got my friends.
maybe what I'm looking for has been here all along.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Get over here, Abrams. What's the matter with you?
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
You got both?
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Get in the game, Alabama. Now is the time to buy with more value and selection from the power of 3.
Get more from Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga. We know used cars better than anyone. Sarah has hard-to-find inventory arriving daily from around the country with over 1,200 pre-owned cars and trucks available to choose from. We work hard to earn your business.
Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga, serving Alabama since 1981.
Again, congratulations to Amara Hedden, who was crowned Miss Homecoming 2022 in the pregame for Sylacauga. So we congratulate her, and she's one of the outstanding seniors here at Sylacauga High School. Zach, let's face it, it was all Clay Central in the first half, leading 34-0.
100%. Sylacauga just couldn't get the ball past the 10-yard mark, and it was tough for them, but maybe they can pull it around the second half.
Clay Central scored 2 late touchdowns to push it out to 34-0, and Sylacauga going to have to get some offense going as they trail by 5 touchdowns against a team that is stingy defensively. They are a solid defensive team, and thus the goose egg for the Aggies in the first half. It was Clay County with Terry Heflin scoring a couple of touchdowns, and then they had the pick 6.
Yes.
For
where the ball, he just tipped it in the air and it fell right into his hands for a pick 6.
And the Volunteers are going to get the football in the first half, or in the second half, as they kicked off to Sylacauga after deferring to begin the football game. So the Volunteers will get it. They'll send Ankles along with J.J. Cosby back deep. And they stand around their 15-yard line, and Sylacauga will kick off.
Ethan Pruitt kicking off for the Aggies.
Ethan Pruitt here to kick it off for the Aggies.
Aggies trail 34-0.
Squib kick.
Taking it the 28-yard line. That is J.T. Trammell. And Trammell is tackled at about the 35.
Is Ranch Matchin, the running back.
Matchin on the special teams for the Aggies. At the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, with the Volunteers leading Sylacauga 34-0. Halftime show presented by Marble City Pharmacy. Both bands did fantastic jobs at halftime. Darren Harris looking to throw it, swings it out of the backfield. Sylacauga got a man over there, missed a tackle, but good recovery by Sylacauga defensively.
Tackle there by Landon Burns. Make a good open field tackle.
Pass complete to number 3,
Damian Cosby with a 3-yard gain.
Play by number 7, Landon Burns. Play picks up 2 yards.
Second down and 8. Harris looks to the sideline, and they'll set the play up. Volunteers 34, Sylacauga nothing. Running hard is Cosby, and Cosby is a couple of yards short of the first down, maybe just a yard shy.
That's back-to-back tackles for Landon Burns.
Play again by number 7, Landon Burns.
So 3rd down and a yard for the Volunteers. Coosa Valley Medical Center, the largest employer in our city, one of our great sponsors of high school football. We appreciate them more than they can ever know. 3rd and a yard. Little pitch, trying to get on the corner. Great job defensively by the Aggies.
Man, great job there to get the tackle. Let's see who that was. That is, I'm trying to see his number. That's number 4, Anton Borden, with a great hit.
Borden took on a tackler, or blocker, and got away from him, made a tackle all by himself.
Yes, while getting hit pretty hard at the same time. There's just a big, great tackle by the Aggies.
That's a first down for Volunteers of Clay Central. They'll move it to the 48-yard line. So they just keep pushing forward. First down and 10. Off right end goes Cosby. Cosby's across midfield and tackled at the 48-yard line.
Cosby with the carry at right end.
That's
tackle again made by number 4, Antoine Borden.
Anton Borden there on the tackle. Also number 26, Jerry and Dillard.
So pickup of about 4, second down and 6 for Clay Central, leading 34-0 as we move under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cosby sets up behind Harris. And Harris, Cosby, I don't know how he got away, but he did.
Goodness gracious.
You say it spun out of that? Wow.
That's very hard to do. Latarius Fluker was there to bring him down, and he would have got a lot more, maybe even a touchdown, but definitely thought that they had him in the backfield there.
Cosby with the first down at the Sylacauga 41-yard line. This is what you want to do, Zach. If you're the Volunteers, you want to put some first downs together and get more points on the board and break the spirit of the Aggies.
100%, and there might just
it was open, but Whetstone
a little bit over the
top. A little bit over the top. So second and 10.
Still good coverage there by Anton Borden. No, excuse me, that was Caleb Story.
So second down and 10. Clock stops at 8:05 to go in the third quarter. Darren Harris. By the way, this team has only lost 2 games. They lost the opener to Benjamin Russell, and then they lost to Hanley at Roanoke, and Hanley's got an outstanding team. They only lost a game. Flip it down the field, caught at the 35-yard line, about 4 yards short of the first down.
Kason Lindsey with the catch.
If he'd have stayed on his feet, he could have run a while.
He definitely could have.
3rd and 4 now, with Cosby in the backfield with Darren Harris. Harris looking at a 4-man Aggie front. Sylacauga's defense was on the field an awful long time in the first half.
And you can tell they're definitely tired.
And they've been out there 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Here's Harris to throw it. Swings it, caught, and he's going to be right at the first down marker.
Great job to get his feet in there. Pretty good coverage, though, by Latarius Fluker.
Lindsey on the reception. That does move the chains. It's a first down. I mean, you couldn't draw it up any better for the Volunteers here. They've already had it near half of the third quarter and still on the move at the 30-yard line. Off right in is Willie Hurd. Hurd down the sideline. Hurd inside the 15-yard line.
That rhymed. That was Landon Burns there. We've been calling his name a lot.
Willie Hurd is 5'5", 146-pound senior. He's a spark plug, but he got on that corner pretty good.
He did.
At the 15-yard line, make it the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Harris, and he leaves it. Coming across this side is Hurd. Hurd's got the 5. Hurd's got the touchdown.
Man, number 8 there. Caleb Story almost got him, but he just got the touchdown, and that's another touchdown for Central Clay, and that will make it 40-0.
Yep, Hurd from 19 yards out. So it's 40-0. And if you're Central Clay County, you couldn't draw it up any better than this first drive in the third quarter. Plays down, kick up, and the kick is good. With 6:03 to go, we're halfway through the third quarter, and it's all Volunteers. Central Clay County 40, Sylacauga nothing. Back after this 30-second break.
Get in the game, Alabama. Now is the time to buy with more value and selection from the power of 3.
Get more from Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga. We know used cars better than anyone. Sarah has hard-to-find inventory arriving daily from around the country with over 1,200 pre-owned cars and trucks available to choose from. We work hard to earn your business.
Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga. Serving Alabama since 1981.
41-0. Clay Central over the Sylacauga Aggies on homecoming, and Zach, it hadn't been a good night for the old grads tonight for Sylacauga.
Definitely not. 41-0 at the start of the third quarter, and doesn't look like Central Clay plans on slowing down.
So far they haven't, for sure. So they'll kick off. And a kick that's going to be taken in at the 15-yard line. And special teams, and here comes the flag in.
Let's see, that was a big group tackle by the Volunteers. Let's see what the flag's on.
That's going to be against blocking the back against Sylacauga. And here they are again inside their own 20-yard line to start the series.
That's happened about
a bunch.
Yeah, like 5 times this game.
So back to the 11-yard line go the Aggies. Again in a hole, trailing 41-0.
First and 10 Aggies.
Sylacauga
from their own 11-yard line.
We'll have Jamari Jeffries, the junior quarterback, and he'll have behind him Thomas, the running back. Gives to Thomas. Thomas slips one tackle to the 15-yard line, make it the 16. Good run by Thomas.
Yes, also a good tackle by Denzel McNeil.
Number 12, Denzel McNeil.
Rance Matchin comes in for Sylacauga. Nolan Gordon checks in too for the Aggies. He replaces Jaden Bryant. So pick up of about 5, 2nd and 5 for the Aggies, trailing 41-0. Quarterback keeps, and I tell you,
man,
the Volunteers stay home, don't they?
They definitely do. Back-to-back tackles, except this one was a sack by Denzel McNeil.
So a loss to the 12-yard line, loss of 4, so we go back to 3rd and 10 now. Checking in for Sylacauga is Jonathan Toney, the sophomore. He replaces Landon Burns. So 3rd and very long for the Aggies. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Jeffries rolling, looking, throwing, and is incomplete. Threw behind the intended receiver, trying to get it to Bryce Oden, but it falls incomplete.
4th and 10 Aggies.
So the Aggies will be forced to punt. Pretty good defensive play then.
That's Ethan Pruitt who's up to punt it.
Denzel McNeil on the coverage on that last play for the Volunteers. Let's see if they come after the punt. They got 10 men up on the line of scrimmage. And it's blocked.
My goodness, and that's a touchdown.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Out of the end zone, Sylacauga recovers the 2.
Man.
You know,
frustrated about that.
The Volunteers had the football. That number 3, Damian Cosby, just saw it come off his hands. So it's 1st and goal for the Volunteers.
Well, that was exhilarating.
Yeah, Cosby tried to scoop and score, but he bobbled it. And Sylacauga falls on it, but it'll be 1st and goal for the Volunteers at the Aggie 2-yard line. Going north leading 41-0. Different quarterback in. They've got Deshaun Gibbons, sophomore at quarterback. Full house backfield. And they hand off on the corner, and that is Willie Hurd. And Hurd dances into the end zone for yet another Volunteer touchdown.
That will make the score 47-0 with only 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
47-0.
Marcel led by the extra point.
Hold up.
Extra point is good for Clay County.
.48 to go in the third quarter. 48-0. The Volunteers over the Aggies, and the Aggies have it at their own 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
We're going to apologize. We continue to have some power issues here. The Volunteers haven't had that problem tonight. 23-yard line for the Aggies. And Sylacauga with C.J. Franklin, the freshman, in at quarterback. Franklin takes snap, is dropped. The handoff looked like Matchin dropped it, but he held on to it, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's at least. That was Jalen Hurd on the tackle.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
They put out 2 new offensive linemen, and that is, let's see, Nathan and Nolan Gordon. They went in on the
back
line.
to Matchin.
And he gets a decent gain, about 4 or 5, and he was forced out of bounds by number 8. Number 8. Caden Glenn.
2 yards, 3rd down and 8. Aggies.
Aggies line up. Takes a snap, looks to throw it, and he's got a man open. And, oh, that was great coverage there. That's number 18, Mason Smith. The intended receiver was number 2, Quindavius Swain, but just great coverage there by the Volunteers. Too much for the Aggies to handle. 4th down for the Aggies, as the Volunteers lead this ball game 48-0 with 2:26 left in the third quarter. Ethan Pruitt's on the field, ready to punt.
Tyler Boyd back deep for the Volunteers, who lead it 48-0 with 2:20 to go. Well, they blocked the last punt and attempt. This is a low line drive. It's going to be bouncing around, and it'll stop at the 43-yard line. So Volunteers, they've had great field position, Zach, all night long.
They have. Pretty much every single time they've touched the ball, they've been in Sylacauga territory.
Sylacauga with
next Friday, Sylacauga High School will be on the road for an
tough row to hoe as the Aggies trailed 34-0 at halftime. It's 48-0 now, and we've still got more than a quarter to go. Volunteers getting some new guys in there. It's Deshaun Gibbons, the sophomore quarterback, and he'll have Santatwan Ackles back there with him. They give it to Ackles. Ackles bulls his way across the 45 to about the 48.
And that's a good tackle there by Landon Burns. We've been calling his name a lot tonight.
Sylacauga will be on the road next week, as the Aggies are going to fall to 0-7 on the season. With 3 games to go, one of those games is Piedmont, another is Tallahassee. So, it's just really a tough year for the Aggies.
100%.
So second down and about 5. We go back to Ackles, and Sylacauga's all over him. He gets away. He stumbles across the 50-yard line to about the 48.
Man, he could have got a lot more if he didn't slip there. He did great to keep dancing in the backfield and escape 4 or 5 guys.
Sylacauga had a guy hand him around the shoulders, and he got away. And I think that was Caden Matchin, who had a hand on him. So to bring up third down and a short 2. And they'll probably get one more play off here to end the third quarter. And it's been all Central since we started. They scored on their initial drive and hadn't looked back. Off right in is Hurd. Hurd's ahead to the 41-yard line as the third quarter comes to a close, as Central of Clay County all over Sylacauga, 48-0. This is the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week.
Re-electing Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore means continuing partnership with the Talladega County Drug and Violent Crime Task Force. Every school in Talladega County has an SRO officer on campus. Caring? During the pandemic, Sheriff Kilgore protected inmates and staff during COVID-19. Scamming the elderly? Not on Sheriff Kilgore's watch.
Hi, I'm Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore. I'd like to thank you for the past support.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
As we begin the fourth quarter, and the lowering of the flag, and Zach, we always love that, as we love America, and we salute the red, white, and blue, don't we?
100%. That's why we do it every day before school starts.
Absolutely. 48-0. And I'm not going to be surprised if they just don't run clock here in the fourth quarter. In other words, you want to be a little kind to the team that's getting beaten so badly. So a lot of times they'll run clock, especially just keep it running until the last couple of minutes of the game. Let's see if they do that here. I hope so. It's 48-0 as we've got 12 minutes to go in this one. And hopefully the officials have gotten with both coaches and they can show a little mercy here, because this one's been over for a while, a long while. Here comes Clay Central. They're at the Aggie 40-yard line with a first down and 10. Deshaun Gibbons is a quarterback. Gibbons with a handoff goes to Boyd.
Flag on the play.
Yeah. We've seen a few of those tonight.
We have. Elijah Williams there on the tackle.
Number 28, Taylor Boyd with the carry. Tackle on the play by number 26, Jerry Dillard on a penalty play.
Penalty flag is down. It'll go against the Volunteers. That's one of the few things that's gone against the Vols tonight.
100%.
Spotted at midfield now. Holding, so it'll be first and 20. The Volunteers of Clay County gonna notch another win. They'll be a team to be reckoned with in this region. They and Tallahassee and Beauregard are all up at the top, but that'll start falling in the next couple of weeks. And to Newell, and Newell is drilled at midfield.
Tackled by a bunch of Aggies there.
Got a lot of new kids for Sylacauga out on the field, Zach.
One of them is one who just got a tackle. Elijah Williams is one of them. Let's see.
Marek Benson's in there now.
Jakari Borden also.
Gabe Harrell is getting some playing time. And Jaron Dillard is in there now. Julius Taylor also playing. And the Volunteers have to call a timeout as they had run out of time to get the play off. While they're taking that timeout, let me mention our sponsors again. Sarah Automotive on Highway 280. Don't forget their trunk or treat coming up at the end of the month. The final Saturday of the month. They always do this around Halloween. And trunk or treat at Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Donahue Physical Therapy, my buddy Ben Donahue and the folks there for physical therapy from the youngest to the oldest. It's Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Omnia, great sponsor of high school football, one of our huge quarries here in town, a great employer. And also Ben Robbins, District 33, portions of Clay, Coosa, and Talladega County. State Representative Ben Robbins running for re-election. Coosa Valley Medical Center, our largest employer in the city, do a fantastic job at the hospital, and we love our friends at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Woods at Community Funeral Home, longtime sponsor of student athletes. And Stop and Shop Auto Sales, that's Anderson and Bobby Collins. Since the mid-40s, the Collins family's been in the automobile business here in Sylacauga. Talladega County Sheriff Jimmy Kilgore running for re-election next month, as also Marble City Pharmacy and Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Another penalty flag is down. We're just not going to let them play.
Dead ball, false start.
False start against Clay Central. We're not going to get the clock running with penalty flags.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of young kids out there playing.
That's a good thing.
And the only way to get experience is get out there. But I'll say one thing. The Volunteers have got a huge offensive line in there right now. I mean, they're big.
They have, for the Aggies, Nolan Gordon has gone in at the end, left end.
Second down. That's Willie Hurd on the carry.
Tackle there by number 4, Anton Borden.
We're under 10 minutes now, 9:20 to go in the ball game. It's all Volunteers, 48-0. A lot of the crowd from Sylacauga on homecoming, they've headed on out.
Yep.
Second down and 22.
Second and 22, I think it is.
You know, you can definitely call this a homecoming to remember.
Yeah. We go back again. This time it is Boyd. Boyd does a lot of dancing. Another flag is down.
Good tackle by, let's see, that's Caden Matchin.
That's 3 penalties here in the fourth quarter, all against the Volunteers.
Tackle on the play by number 44, Caden Matchin, on a penalty play.
Maybe it's going to be against Sylacauga this time. Face mask against the Aggies.
Face mask.
So,
against the defense.
That will move it to the Aggie 45-yard line. Still a long way to go for the first down, third down and long. They got to get to the Sylacauga 30 for the first down. Beautiful night football. Nice moon-drenched night. 48-0 as the Aggies taking a beating tonight. Trying to find some running room is Boyd. Boyd's at the 40-yard line. Fourth down and 10.
Boyd with the carry.
Tackle by number 60, Dalton Miley.
Play picks up 4 yards. Fourth down and 11.
Fourth and 11 now for the Volunteers. 8 minutes to go in the game. Clay Central scored the first time they had the football. Touchdown run for Terry Heflin, and they've not looked back. They had 34-0 at halftime. It's 48-0 now. Elijah Williams putting a lot of pressure on Deshaun Gibbons.
First and 10 Aggies.
So the Aggies take over on downs.
They're all on 41-yard line.
7:28, the clock stops, so I don't guess they are going to do the mercy quarter at all. So. First down for the Aggies at their own 41-yard line. C.J. Franklin, the quarterback. Swings that out to Connor Steele. Steele this time on the receiving end of a throw instead of throwing himself out to midfield.
Tackle by number 8 and also number 24. Number 8 was Caden Glenn. Number 24 was Zion Mule.
A little different twist. You got Connor Steele and wide out.
C.J. Franklin at quarterback.
Rance Matchin. Matchin's inside the 35 to the 32-yard line.
Big group tackle there by the Volunteers.
One thing you're going to give Rance Matchin, that is hard running.
Definitely. He's one of the hardest runners in this entire league.
At the 31-yard line, first and 10 Aggies as we approach 6 minutes in the game. 48-0. Volunteers with the lead. 3-man front. They go back to Matchin again. Matchin off left end. 15-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds at the 14.
He got pushed out there by number 8, Caden Glenn.
Best drive of the night for the Aggies so far, deep in Volunteer territory, the 14.
looking to score a touchdown tonight.
That will be a real plus, you know.
Definitely.
C.J. Franklin, the freshman quarterback. He's getting some playing time tonight. He's going to keep it himself. And he is going to be tackled at the 13-yard line. Nice open field tackle.
Great open field tackle there. I think that's number 26. No, excuse me. Can't see who that is.
Play gains a yard. Second down and 9 for the Aggies.
Number 33, Jeremiah Caldwell. Great open field tackle there by him.
5 minutes to go in the game. At the 13-yard line. Back we go to Thomas. Thomas is near the goal line. And let's see. At the 1-yard line, Thomas is knocked down.
Great hit there by number 46. That's Hunter Smith, who hit him hard out of bounds.
Maury Thomas with a 13-yard run is first and goal for the Aggies at the Volunteer 1-yard line, trying to get on the board late. Quarterback keeps and falling near the goal line. It is a touchdown for the Aggies. That is a nice touchdown for C.J. Franklin.
The Aggies are happy about that.
Absolutely. Anything to hang your hat on with a plus, we'll take it. Here he is, Zach. You're in the 7th grade. He's in the 9th grade, just 2 years ahead, so that shows you how important that is.
He was at my school last year.
Oh, yeah? Sylacauga hurries in McElrath. The place down, the kick up, and the kick is good. 4:31 to go in the football game. 48-7, and you sense excitement from Sylacauga. They need some excitement. It's been a difficult year.
Yes, they definitely do. And a touchdown is good enough as anything.
Yep, that'll help you to come out with a more positive attitude on Monday for practice.
Definitely.
And help you go into your weekend knowing that you didn't quit, you stayed with your knitting and worked hard. And usually, if you'll work hard and play smart, you'll win some games. And that's what Sylacauga needs to do, is win a football game, as they will fall again tonight. And these teams have beaten them, Zach. Let's give them props. They're good football teams.
Definitely.
So Sylacauga will kick off. Ethan Pruitt. You think he'll try the onside kick?
Maybe. They're within about 2 points, so they probably will.
Well, you work on certain situations, so.
Yeah, you do.
48-7. Cosby back deep for the Volunteers. Little squib kick, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and it'll be a first down for the Volunteers at the 35-yard line.
See, Ethan Pruitt, they did try the onside kick there, and it was a pretty good one, just kind of went out of bounds.
Sylacauga Aggies will face a disappointing end to the homecoming weekend.
First and 10 Volunteers from their own 40-yard line.
40-yard line is where they spot it with the penalty. Actually, they declined the penalty, so it's first and 10 at the 40. Deshaun Gibbons back in there, quarterback. And he has Willie Hurd, the senior, back there with him. He gives it to Hurd. Hurd got it off his hip, and another
flag
is down. We just going to let this one go. We just can't let it go. Another holding.
Amari Ward with the carry at right tackle on a penalty play. Tackled by number 50. And the Brennigan McElrath.
I've heard it been said, Zach, that you can call holding on every play if you wanted to because somebody's not doing it just right. But officials are calling several holdings here in the fourth quarter, or in the second half at least. So it's 48-7 as the Volunteers are going to go across the mountain, probably, I don't know, maybe 30 miles, if that far, over to Clay County. They'll go home victorious. Sylacauga playing hard, but hard running too by the Volunteers. And on the carry that time, they got a new running back in the game, and had so many of them, I don't know if I can keep up with them.
Alan Oden on the tackle.
Second and 16 for the Volunteers.
That was Amari Ward on the carry. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Quarterback keeps it, and he slips one tackle, but is knocked down at the 37-yard line.
That was, let's see, number 13. Amari Benson on the tackle. 2:30 left in this football game.
Gibbons is 5'7", weighs 130 pounds. He's a sophomore. Both these teams getting to play a lot of young players, especially here midway third quarter through the fourth quarter. No question who the better team was here tonight, but next year's another year. Next week is another week. Hard running across a 45-yard line, still pushing his way to the 47-yard line. That was a hard run. And again, that's Adair on the carry that time.
Big group tackle there by the Aggies. Clock will continue to run.
DeAndre Adair, 5'9", 160-pound sophomore. We're at 90 seconds to go in this one. This one was decided early in the football game when the Volunteers went up 20-0. By the time they snap it, we'll be close to a minute in the game. And another penalty flag is down.
My goodness.
False start against the Volunteers.
Another false start against the Volunteers.
Not really sure it matters at this point.
You're right. 66 seconds to go. Big football games tomorrow. Auburn over at Sanford Stadium in Athens to take on the Bulldogs, and Alabama tomorrow night. A game that's been long awaited, even though A&M has lost a couple of games now. But that Texas A&M game's been circled by the Tide for a year since they were upset by the Aggies last year out in Texas. So some big games tomorrow. Back we go to Adair. And Adair has nothing going on there. Good stop by the Aggies.
Good tackle there by number 66, Alan Oden, who just recently came into the game.
By number 66, Alan Oden.
So the Aggies will take over on downs as they stop the Volunteers with just about a half minute to go in the game. Sylacauga will be back in action next week, as will Clay Central. And we'll be back with you again next week, too. We'll be here at Legion Stadium for B.B. Comer Tiger football next week. We hope to see you then. As the Aggies will get another couple of plays before this one's over with.
Jamari Thomas ran the ball, and that will. Sylacauga looks like they want to run one more play.
Why not?
maybe heave one up deep. It'll be the run. And that will end the ball game.
Thomas again on the carry, and that will do it.
Thomas with the carry.
Central of Clay County, the Volunteers, with a complete victory over the Sylacauga Aggies tonight by a score of 48-7. It's homecoming for the Aggies, Zach, and the Aggie fans still love the football team, and they're out there to support them. Sylacauga will go back to work, practice Monday, coaches get together Sunday, and they'll go another week. And we'll go another week as well, as we'll be back here at Legion Stadium next Friday night. Sylacauga homecoming. Again, we want to say congratulations to Amara Hedden, who is Miss Homecoming 2022 for the Sylacauga Aggies. Thanks to all our sponsors for being a part of the broadcast. Again, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280, Donahue Physical Therapy, State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Omnia, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga Glass, also Stop and Shop Auto Sales, Marble City Pharmacy, and a cast of even more. For Zach, I'm Jimmy Dale, and Ben, and Eric, and David, and all the folks who make this possible. Back at the studio, Chris Davis, your final again from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. It's the Volunteers 48, the Aggies 7. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Get in the game, Alabama. Now is the time to buy with more value and selection from the power of 3.
Get more from Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga. We know used cars better than anyone. Sarah has hard-to-find inventory arriving daily from around the country with over 1,200 pre-owned cars and trucks available to choose from. We work hard to earn your business.
Sarah Nissan in Birmingham, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman, and Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga, serving Alabama since 1981.
Attack yesterday in Las Vegas. Appearing in court today, wearing a dark blue jumpsuit, 32-year-old Yoni Barrios held without bail. An initial arraignment is scheduled for next Tuesday.